Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to my channel, Razzle Dazzle. I'm making my coffee. I'm getting prepared for colors. I've been wrapping my yellow big twist yarn. I think I got maybe about 50 skeins wrapped, and I've got some that have been soaking overnight. And I'm playing with my colors. We're going green. We're gonna try and see how it looks when we're experimenting with some green. Putting on my gloves. So here's the colors I got. This one is called bronze green, and it's really hard to see because it's dark outside. It's still morning, but this is like a bronze green. It's super dark. And this one is juniper. So I got a juniper green. And in this one, I mixed jade green with Nile green, and it gave me this color. And it's almost like a teal. It's hard to see on my camera because it's so dark in here and my lights are horrible. But I'm going to put it on yellow yarn, and we're going to see what happens when we put the greens on a yellow. I got about 50 skeins wrapped. I'm going to pull it out of my bucket and wring it out. There's the yellow yarn. And I'm just going to put it in my plastic turkey thing and some aluminum foil. And we're just going to play around with some colors and see what we get. And I'm just going to take a foam brush here, and we're just going to dab it on and see what we get. Do some experimenting in the kitchen. See what kind of a mess we can make. show it. There's the bronze green. Now usually I do front and back. And I think this one's the juniper. Coffee maker's going this morning. I made some pretty big jars because I don't know how many we're gonna do. But I thought, time to do some experimenting. I got excited. And I'm just kind of using whatever greens that I had. And I had a little bit of leftover jade green, so I mixed it in with Nile green. Then there's the juniper. And now I'm going to go for this jade mixed with Nile green. Uh-oh. I gotta cut my foam brush. My foam brush is too big. I better get some scissors somewhere. If I got a pair of scissors. Maybe I can just find a knife. There we go. I cut it down a little bit. Yeah. Maybe I'll move my plastic ring down here. And I got the jade green down at the bottom. Yeah. I'll flip it over. Kind of looks pretty with some of the yellow showing. back to the juniper. My sponge is making squeaky noises. Trying to make sure I get all of that yellow covered up in the green colors. Yeah, we are painting yarn today. And then we'll just see how it turns out. looks pretty with some of that yellow showing. Kind of hard to see, but it looks pretty with the yellows. I don't know. We'll see how it turns out when I go to bake it at 215 degrees. So yeah, I'm just going to pop that in the oven and we'll see how it looks. And then I thought maybe I'll do another one that's speckled. With some speckling. We could try that too. Kiki, what are you doing? Let's see, I got 4 different colors we can use with the powder dye to do some speckling. Kiki, no, you cannot, you're not getting dyed. You can't be dyed. No. You don't need to be dyed. No, it wouldn't look good on you. You want to go green? No. Here. He wants to be dyed. You can't be dyed, kitty. Nope. I don't know if green's your color, kitty. Well, I got my citric acid up in my craft room. That's what helps gets it speckly. Let's go with chartreuse. Kiki, no. You can't be up here. No. He's a jumper. He really wants to help his mommy. You can't help. You can't help mommy. You stay down. He tries to help. gotta switch gloves when I go to sprinkle different colors on. Yeah, we'll see what this does. I don't know what this is gonna do. That's the fun part about experimenting. Just don't know what we're gonna get. Okay, we'll try that and see what happens. That one's a little bit lighter, it looks like. We'll see. That's got 4 different colors in it, plus the yellow. We'll put it in the oven. We'll put it in the oven and see what happens. Kiki, you can't be up there. That's not good for you. Not good for Kitty. He just wants to see what Mommy's doing. Now he's jumping on a box. Yeah, he can jump. He likes to jump on my countertops. So now it's just a waiting game to see how it turns out when I pull it out of the oven, and then I have to let it cool off. And then I gotta put it in some water with a fixative. I'll let it soak in that fixative, and then I'll have to wash it out real good in the sink. And then we'll put it in the washer with organza bags. And then in the dryer to let it somewhat dry. And then I have to put it on the drying rack. So yeah, that's a big process, but I'm excited to see how these colors turn out. And that's what I'm gonna be doing for quite a while. Dyeing some acrylic yarn. And fighting with Mr. Kitty because Mr. Kitty thinks he's gotta help and get into everything. Only because Mommy is over here working, huh? What is he doing? What are you doing, Kiki? What are you doing? He's so big. Would you stop getting into trouble? Mommy's trying to dye some yarn. Yeah. You gonna let Mommy dye her yarn? No, why not? These fur babies, I tell you what, they like to get into stuff, especially when you're trying to work. So I gotta keep my eyes on him. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'll probably be playing around in the kitchen for a while, so that and wrapping yarn on my cardboard box, making some more skeins or hanks. So I guess I'll let you guys go. Bye.